Hey girlfriends, I'm Meech. Welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see, today we are going to be doing this sleek braided ponytail look. And this look was inspired by Beyonce's Tyler Perry Studios grand opening look. So without further ado, let's just get right into this video. So I did do a soft press on my hair. So basically I just went through and flat ironed my hair on medium heat doing one pass only. And I actually did record that, but I think I accidentally deleted the footage. So I'm really sorry about that, you guys. But nevertheless, you can also achieve this look without using heat. There is a girl named Chev, I believe, Chev B, and that's Chev, and she did this look with no heat. So if you're interested, then I would suggest you go watch her video. Nevertheless, I'm going to go ahead and part my hair in 3 sections. As you guys can see, I've already parted down the center because that's where I want my part to go. You can also do this as a side part if you would prefer. But I'm also going to section the front section from the back section. And I believe if you work in sections when you do this style, it's easier to control the hair and to not mess up, because once you spray that freeze spray on your hair, you guys, it's kind of going to be hard to switch it up whenever you do it. So I just want to let you guys know that in advance, to try to work in sections to make it easier. So the majority of this video, my back will be facing the camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to take my rat tail comb and I'm going to part off my first lowest section, and I'm going to begin spraying that freeze spray on there and molding that down. And once you do this, you guys, you want to make sure that you're using your blow dryer to mold that in place and to keep it exactly where you want it, so that it's not still wet when you're trying to put it in the ponytail and move up with the other sections. So as I just said before, I'm just going to go in with my blow dryer and I'm going to blow dry that section in place, and then I'm going to use my ponytail holder and I am going to put that on just so that it can really set and mold while I go and I start working on the section above that. And if you need to use smaller sections, you guys, use smaller sections. I've done this a few times and I kind of know how to manipulate my hair, so I can kind of use medium to larger sections, but I would definitely recommend your subsections to be smaller if you need a little bit more help with this style. So this is why it's super important to make sure that that section is dry before moving on to the next section, because as I take this ponytail holder off, if that section's not dry, that hair is going to start moving all around. Some of it's going to be hard already, the rest of it's going to be still wet, and it's going to mess up the entire sleek look. So try to make sure that that hair is already molded down and set and completely dry before you move on to the next section. And I'm just going to show you guys basically the whole entire back, so I'm not going to talk through that because I've already explained it. So I'm just going to let you guys enjoy the video. And one more thing, if you don't want to use heat on this style, you're going to do it exact same way, but instead you're going to use either your gel or your edge control or whatever. Now because this look is super sleek, I would honestly suggest using edge control because it's going to lay it flat and it's going to prevent it from doing the curling up and reverting back and all that. So the exact same thing that I'm doing right now is what you're going to be doing, but instead of using freeze spray, you're going to be using whatever product you prefer. And even if you're doing this straight style, you don't have to use freeze spray. You can use spritz, you can use I know some girls like to use beeswax. You can pretty much use whatever your preference. I wanted to make a quick point to you guys really quickly. As I'm combing the hair down, I'm not combing it all the way down into the other layers. I'm just smoothing it out, because if you try to comb all the way through, remember that you've already molded that hair that's underneath. It's already hard and you don't want to start trying to comb through that. So just smooth it over instead of trying to comb through the entire ponytail. The hair that I'm going to be using for this is the pre-stretched Bobbi Boss King Ocean Wave, and this hair is in 28 inches. So I did get 2 packs of this, and I believe it was $6 a pack. And yeah, I wanted the braid pretty long, so I got 2 packs just in case, and I'm glad that I did, because I did end up using both packs. So this is how the hair looks out of the pack, and I really am glad that I found this hair, because now I don't have to use that free tress hair and try to add it in at the bottom. I can just use the braid and it already comes in this wave. So this step is totally optional, but I want to minimize the amount of tension that I'm putting on my ponytail, so I am going to use the ponytail that I had molding my hair, and I'm going to put that around the braiding hair, and I'm going to put that back onto my hair instead of using 2 different hair ties. I just didn't even want to do that, especially with this freeze spray, and it could potentially cause some breakage. So here I'm just separating the braiding hair into 3 equal pieces so that I can go ahead and get this braid done. And I'm also going to take my natural hair that's still out underneath this hair, and I'm going to separate that between the 3 pieces as well. So again, I'm separating the braiding hair, and I'm also separating my natural hair into 3 equal pieces as well. So now that I have everything separated, I'm going to start braiding. Now, I'm going to be pulling my natural hair out so you guys can see it in each strand. And I just want you to see how I'm tucking my natural hair because it's shorter. I'm tucking it in between the pieces of the braiding hair, so as I braid, it's not sticking out all over the place. Now, your braid doesn't have to be perfect, and you'll see why later in this video. But at the same time, you don't want so many of your natural hair sticking out. So I am going to continuously tuck those shorter hairs into the braiding hair just so that it doesn't stick out all over the place. So as you guys can see, every time I move a strand on that braid, I just tuck it again and tuck it again, and I'm just going to continuously do that until all my natural hair is braided up. So I wanted to let you guys know that 1 pack is 3 bundles of braiding hair. So I did use all 3 bundles to start off the braid. You don't have to do that, but I wanted a thicker, fuller braid, so I decided to. And now as I'm getting towards the end of that braid, I am going to open up the 2nd pack, and I'm going to just take out 1 bundle because I do want it to kind of taper off at the ends. So I'm going to just take 1 bundle and I'm going to add it in to give me some more length to the braid, not necessarily full fullness but some more length. And you don't have to do this part. You can completely bypass it and just use one pack of hair. That it's really long enough, but I just wanted to be a little bit more over the top, so that's why I did go ahead and start adding hair from the second pack. So here I had to have my husband hold my braid for me just to give me some more tension because the braid was getting so long. So yeah, I just took a rubber band and I just went ahead and finished that off. You can use the knot method. You can do whatever you want to do. I just used the rubber band because it's the quickest and easiest. And now I am going to go ahead and I'm going to start kind of pulling the braid apart a little bit for a more free kind of boho look. I know this is kind of called, I think, a mermaid braid. So yeah, I'm just going to start pulling this apart, and again, this is completely optional. I just wanted to give some more kind of texture and everything to my braid and not such a clean look. So here I'm just laying my baby hairs using my Got2B gel, and I really like this instead of using edge control when I do this style because I find that edge control turns my hair white when I do this style with the free spray. But yeah, I'm just laying my baby hairs, and that completes this look, you guys. If you just want to do the one pack, you can have this look for $6. So thank you guys so very much for watching. I love you guys as always. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl channel, and I will see y'all in the next video.